It's just a really important building with really important works that happen.
The way things are moving now, just listen out for the words Fairfield Hse, City of Bath. When you hear the word and things are gone, just come forth.
We're going to Fairfield Hse in Bath, which is the former residence of His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, where he spent the exile years during the Italian-Ethiopian War, so from 1936 to 1941. So we're on our way there now for a very important meeting regarding the running and maintenance of the house. So we're hoping that today is going to be a very productive day.
Haile Selassie I the first, Kadamawi, I. You know, so we ever keep blessing it, moving forward in righteousness. Yes, you don't know, at the Rastafari Global Council, at the Rastafari Council of Britain, you know, it's the Alliance Dead Farm. You know, all Rasta globally have to know, so this will represent, this we have to do.
It's very important to me, this is my work, this is what I do. So obviously I'm a follower of the Rastafari faith, and His Imperial Majesty is very important to us, as most people will know. So for us to get to work within the same building where His Majesty spent the exile years is a great honour for us as the Rastafari Brethren. It's very important to preserve and protect the heritage of His Imperial Majesty.
This is sun is shining nice and bright. It's February. Last year them time yeah, snowed up on the ground. It's good to see the item come forward, you know, to manifest the work, you know, and I appreciate of the work them that the item is still over, you know what I mean, and the zeal that the item have. You can see that the item is zealous and want to do the work, over, and I do the work. And that's all His Majesty, you know what I mean, more workers for the cause, and that's all I know.
Build your mind on this direction. Serve the living God and live. Live in God, live in God and live.
Yeah, just come out of the meeting, and we've got the meeting next week with the council, and we've got the proposal, we've got the plan. Got the constitution, and everyone's been contributing ideas, and that's the thing really that we're taking forward. So I'm really positive. We know there's a big mountain to climb. We know that there's a lot of work to do, but with people working together, this thing's going to be, you know, just a worldwide inspiration really. So I'm just thankful for the ones that have taken part, ones that have come to the meeting, ones behind the emails that have been sending their statements, been sending their responses to the proposal in the Constitution at the moment, because all of that is really important. It's been really valuable, and all of that's been taken into consideration. So I just want to thank you. I want to say, you know, we're still a small body in terms of administration, so please be patient with us in terms of communication and things like that. But I just want to say thank you. You know, I've been involved with the House now for 15-something years, and you know, this is just a really important point, and everyone's been working together, and it's just been, yeah, fantastic. So I just want to say, give thanks and blessings to everybody, and we'll send you word on the next meeting. But yeah, just thanks, humbleness really. I'm humbled. Like the substitute, I come in and I do whatever I can. You know, I've got a background in filmmaking, so I made the Footsteps of the Emperor film 12 years ago now, something like that, 1999. And I do a bit of web design. You know, I'm not a web designer, but I made a website because I kind of know how to do that a little bit. So I just fill the gaps wherever. I chaired the meeting today. And you know, I'm just here for the works really. I'm not here for, you know, my parents come and use this service, you know, because I'm a Bath person. I was born and bred in Bath, and my parents are some of the elders that use this space. My godmother uses this space. So it's a really important thing for the Bath community, let alone the Rastafari community, let alone Ethiopia. So in terms of my role is whatever I'm going to be called to do really. And yeah, from a humble perspective, because I know there's people around the table with more knowledge than me, with more experience than me, that's been Rasta longer time than me. So, but you know, so everything we do with humbleness, and I just come forward and carry out the works with people. Haile Selassie, you know, inspiration. When I did the research on this house, and just, you know, Bath people that were children at the time, that met him, that saw him, that heard about him, that played with his children, you know, and it just even more so showed me the light that His Majesty's got, really. And I did that research already as a Rasta, but it even showed me to see the love that English white people had for this man. It's just overwhelming, and they're not Rastas. They don't see him in the same light that I see him, but they still saw him as a inspirational love, you know. And one of the gentlemen that was interviewed in the film, called Keith Johnson, he was only a child at the time, but he said that when he saw His Majesty, he just had this sense of power and aura that come from this man, you know. And you know, so this works is just really important, you know. Lots of people talk about His Majesty, but there's still a lot more to tell as well, and that's why this works is just, you know, I'm just really pleased and humbled to be part of it. Working with us, we'll send you communications through the website, through email.
An interesting meeting. Opened my eyes to some of the differences in the main Rasta community, but I'm sure we can work through it, and we can get to a consensus, and we can underpin the all-important goal, which is getting the house preserved. Good. I'm looking forward to the meeting with the council. I'm very confident that we'll get somewhere.
Last year I bless and guide everyone still, you know. And we just glad for His Majesty and see that we are in Fairfield House, you know. So things are going forward, you know. And it's just watch and pray.
So
watch and pray to the world, you know. And it's love. Yeah, man.
So what do I feel about the meeting?
Well, the meeting took a turn still, but at the end, everything is well. You know, representation, everything well, Rasta. We have like a confusion, misunderstanding, but everything is well. And so far, it looks good. So there's a wait for the last report now. At the end of the month, we get the proper report.
Any message to the world again, Ancients?
Rasta, I just hold the faith now. Just hold the faith, and the way things are move now, just listen out to the words Fairfield House, City of Bath. When you hear the word and anything that go on, just come forth. Fifth of May is a good time for we all meet here, so you know, I love to say that.
Yeah, man, I give thanks and praise to the Most High God, Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the First, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering and the tribe of Judah, I declare the moon and see the flight of this world, right, ruler Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the First. Once again, I am here at Fairfield House, and it's a work I depend, you know, because His Majesty give this house to the aged, and the council want to take it away. So, and I know say it's a significant thing His Majesty do, you know, and the house is of significance because it's Selassie house. This is where His Majesty plan and execute the plan for return, you know, to his empire. Now when ones were saying that, because don't forget, you know, once they call him the cowardly king and all them things there. Same run with left him empire and such. You know what I mean? But his Imperial Majesty go and appeal to the League of Nations. All these things was from here in plan all these things. The Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated was started from here. You know? So show it, following His Imperial Majesty example, I as Rasta at this time in England have to do the same thing. And we have to complete that triangle that was imposed upon I, where I will take from Africa forward to the Caribbean, and now I are here in England. So I are in exile also, just like how His Imperial Majesty was in exile in them time there. You know, so I as Rastafari have a duty to work together, you know, to sustain this house and also to come out of here, England, Babylon.
Love in the name of His Majesty.
Yes, Rastafari, we're here at Fairfield Hse, the former residence of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. We're here today to discuss the formation of a new trust. We're hoping to transfer the asset of the house from Bath and Somerset Council to the new trust, which we're hoping will be called the Haile Selassie Foundation. So we're here today, we've gathered to discuss taking it forward, and different proposals. We've had a very good day, sometimes heated reasoning, but we're making some progress. So we hope that everyone out there would support us in what it is that we're trying to do and understand the significance of this project. This house is sacred ground and of extreme sentimental value to us, the Rastafari community. There is not a hope at the moment for the 5,000 Rastafari faith followers in this country, in the UK, and we're hoping that the house can become a home for those people to get the recognition and representation for our faith that we deserve. So it's time for all of us to step forward. It's time for us to organise and centralise, and we hope that the house can become the main meeting point for us going forward and bringing Rastafari into the future as an African-led universal faith. Give thanks.
You know, and His Imperial Majesty have given each and every one them works to manifest in this time. This is a part of the manifestation of the works for I and I in this time, here and now in England. You know, so I and I deal with the heritage of Rastafari heritage.
Kadamawi I, Rastafari. You know, we're giving thanks for life down by the Fairfield Hse house in England. We're giving thanks and praise to Haile Selassie I, and I take him in an eye, Rastafari. We give thanks and praise to all of the Rastafari out there in the whole wide world. So you don't know, so we move forward in unity and strength. We say you don't know, the Rastafari Global Council heal up all of the elder them all around the world. So I do give thanks for life. The Rastafari Global Council, the Rastafari Council for Britain, the Rastafari, all of the Rastafari organization, EWF, Nyabingi Order, Bobo Shanti, the Ethiopian World Federation, all I and I people, we big up and strengthen.
My name is Haptiwold. I'm founder of Ethiopian Insight, ethiopianinsight.com, and I'm a member of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tawadu Church. We know we're going to meet trial and tribulation, and we have to overcome them. So I'm looking at this as a good beginning, even though there are differences, which there naturally will be. But I believe that with good inspiration, a good intention, one collective direction, we can reach a goal. I'm positive of that. Yes, Rastafari, Virgin and Sistine, and the lovers of His Imperial Majesty, this is a work that is now put into our hands. From the time His Majesty gave this house for the upkeep and upliftment of the people of Bath, it has run into social and economical problems. And it now falls upon Rastafari people to gather themselves. Well, ones have to go up on the website and show them support, give them strength and support to brothers and sisters who come forward on their behalf in their absence to give the strength to the manifestation of this work. So even though ones may not be able to be here in person themselves, they must be confident that Rastafari people are here trying to do the best they can, and with the inspiration of His Imperial Majesty, it shall meet with success. So we want support. At the same time, it's not just Rastafari people involved in this project. This involves all the people of Bath, the elderly that use the house, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church community that also use the house, as well as the Rastafari community to whom the house is most significant. But we are like fingers on the loving hands of the Almighty, and we have to clasp and come together. Let not the fingers be separated in this work, but bring those fingers together that we can achieve a strong solidarity. Give thanks.
Yeah.
Majesty say, put aside our petty differences. You know what I mean? There are issues that are bigger than any individual. You know what I mean? The legacy for I and I youth. So it's not a time for wrestling, though wrestling must go on. You know what I mean? After the storm, just say it's a calm. So we look for that time.
Them can't follow this. Listen the lion, we are got soul. Reggae music rocking my bone. My bone, it's never getting old. Reggae music more and more and more. When the reggae touch Italian, Germany, Rasta I bring out the ceremony. All over in a room, eating down a Cali. I was say them I'm sure we don't see nobody. This is not a competition, check division. Reggae music, no cause, no fliction. No fliction, why yo? Rasta got soul. Reggae music rocking my bone. My bone, it's never getting old.